Hi, welcome to this tutorial on Spring IOC. In this video, I'm going to explain about Spring IOC autowire feature. So, autowire is the very important feature, and it is actually used in everywhere in different parts of the application. So, autowire feature is provided to remove some of the extra configuration that we are actually doing. So there are two way of currently I am explaining Spring IOC with XML based approach. So I will be taking example of Spring AutoWire with XML based approach. So using XML based approach we can also do the auto wiring, and using annotation based approach we can also achieve the auto wire feature. So if we take this example, so in this project I have two project classes, comment and project class. And in my project class I have a comment object that I'm actually injecting using object injection. So I'm doing object injection here that I already discussed in my last couples of video. So if you have not seen that video, please check those videos also. So here I'm actually using a reference tag that refers to this bean, and then this bean will be injected to project bean. So when this spring.xml file loads, first it will create the object of project bean, and then it check the property with the name, and then reference, it check the reference, and then it create an object of reference, and then that object is provided to project class. So project class will be having this object created when this spring.xml file loads. So this is the object injection. So autowire is the feature that is actually used to remove this some of the configuration here, and to inject the any of the uh, object automatically. So to remove the extra configuration that we are doing, or if we use annotation based approach, so in that scenario we don't have to even create any of a bean in our XML file. We just need to use autowire annotation, and then that object will be automatically created for that particular bean. So let's discuss about the the XML based approach, and then in further videos for annotation based approach, then there I will be explaining how we can achieve autowire using annotation. So here to inject any of the bean we need to use autowire. So there are two type of autowire actually. One is autowire by name and one is autowire by type. So let's use autowire by name first. So that's it. That's the only configuration that I have to achieve. I have to do here to achieve the autowire and to inject this comment bean into project. So what this autowire by name will do is it will check in this class, it will check this comment object having the name as a comment, and then it will find out in spring.xml file with the bean which having the id as a comment. So if you see this bean is having id as comment, so then it will create the object of this bean, and then it will provide to this project class. So if we run this class, so this code will work. Let's run it. So this is working. So we since we are using autowire by name, so it is actually checking the property that is having the name as a comment, and then it is creating the object of that particular property. So let's take one more example here, or let's create three comments bean. So let's give it as a comment one name, two, three, and let's create one more, four, and let's give some different IDs to them. Normal 30, and let's modify the project class also. So this will be 2, 3, and 4, and let's create the setter and getter methods. And we need to modify the toString method also. So for toString method we need to modify like this. So we need to print all four beans objects that we are creating. So this should be 4, 2, should be 2, this should be 3, this should be 4, and let's change it here also, 2, 3, 4. So since we have a 4 beans with sorry, we have a 4 objects with name comment 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 4 beans with same name. We check it here. So it's the ID actually. So it actually check the ID. Autowire by name will check the ID. So it will check the ID comment 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then same way it will inject all those beans. So if we run this test class now, so we will be able to see the output. So we are able to inject all 4 beans by using autowire by name. So in this way we can use autowire by name when we are having n number of bean, and then we can inject those bean using directly by using autowire by name. So we don't have to use any of the property here inside this bean, and we don't have to use any reference tag. So this is the way to achieve autowire by name. We have one more type of autowire, that is autowire by type. So let's remove these configurations. So autowire by type will work when we have a single object of particular type in any of the project classes. So let's remove it first. We don't need this one. We just need to create the setter and getter again. And let's remove this. Okay, so we need to change it also, this also. So we are using autowire by type here. So autowire by types work when we have a single type of a particular class. So here if we see in a project class, we have a comment object of comment class, which is only one object that is having in this class. So in this case the autowire by type will work, and then it will inject that particular object by type. So since this, it will check in this spring.xml file, it first see there is a autowire by type in this project bean, and then it will check inside this spring.xml file which bean is having class as a comment. Since in our project class there is a property for comment class, then autowire by type will check any of the bean which is having class as a comment, and then if there is a more than one bean in this file, then there will be error. So there should be only one bean of particular type if we are using autowire by type. So if we run this code, this will work. So it is working. So if I'm using if I'm declaring one more bean here, let's say comment one, then definitely we will get some errors. So if we run this code, yeah, so we are getting the error. So it is saying that expected single matching bean but found two. So these are the two ways of you to achieve the auto by type and name. So when we have a class and then we have n number of the beans in that particular class, so using auto by name we can directly inject those, and we can also use auto by type. And using XML based approach, this is the way we can achieve the auto by. Using annotation based approach, I will complete in my annotation based tutorial. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.